Hey, it's Flavio here from Self-Starters, and if you want to stand out from competitors and get your customers to really understand what it is you do for them, then this video is for you. This is part 2 of how you can create an amazing value proposition for your customers. So if you really want them to understand what it is that you do and how you can help them, then continue watching. Now, the key element to any value proposition is thoroughly understanding your customers. In the previous video, we discussed how we can do that, and in specific, what kind of information we want. So as a quick recap, we want to know the facts of our customers, which could be some demographical stuff. We want to understand a day in their life, some of their behavior. We want to understand their needs, their goals, and most importantly, after understanding their needs and goals, we want to understand their frustrations in achieving these goals and how we can help them achieve these goals better. And so what we mean by goals is really understanding them functionally, socially, and emotionally. What I mean by functionally is that if you think of it as a task, what is the task at hand? If you think of it socially, this is how your customers like to be seen externally. So how do they want to be seen socially, in a social environment, by other people, by their peers? And thirdly, on the emotional state is, what is their need or their goal emotionally, internally? How do they want to feel? How do they want to see? How do they want to think? And so if you understand these outcomes, these goals, these needs that they're looking to achieve, not just functionally, but emotionally and socially, you already have a competitive advantage over your competitors. Now, once we understand these goals and we understand the frustrations and we understand how we can help them achieve these goals, or what we can do to elevate them on their journey to accomplish these goals, that's when we want to start looking at packaging up in a value proposition statement. And so in a value proposition statement, the key is to identify who you're targeting. So you want to openly say who it is that you're targeting. The more specific you are, the more people feel spoken to, the more niched you are. You also want to talk about what is it that they're looking for. So let me give an example. I help digital founders create businesses. Now, you can identify the key customer segment, which is digital founders, and you can also identify what they want to do, which is creating businesses, creating a digital business. Next, what I want to do is mention some of their frustrations that they might be having. So I want to help digital founders create businesses, in specific when they're not quite sure what to do next, when they are confused about what to do next, when they're not sure of how to structure their companies. And so my value proposition states who my customer is, what I help them do, and in specific goes into detail of what I can help them with in terms of their problems. Another thing I can state in my value proposition is how I can help them achieve it better. So in this case, it would be that I can guide them. So I give them guidance, or I can help them link with like-minded people. I help them to network. Now, there's a beautiful framework, and if you're interested in this framework, go to selfstarters.co.nz, download the value design tool, and it's a quick 5-step process to help you put a structure around your value proposition in less than 15 minutes. It's a very quick exercise. Now, key to understand is that a value proposition is not just a statement. The statement is nice. It allows you, almost like an elevator pitch, to articulate what it is that you do. But a value proposition is across your organization, from when customers buy your product or find out about your product, experience your product, use your product, how they quit your product and go on afterwards. But the value proposition is throughout. And what you want to understand is how you can provide value to your customers at every step of the way. So the key to doing that is understanding how they perceive value and what they perceive as being valuable. I hope this video helps you to create your value proposition. If you want to find out more, head to selfstarters.co.nz, download the value design tool, and if you do have more questions after that, book yourself in for a free business growth audit where I can help you in 30 minutes map out what your value proposition is and maybe some things you're forgetting about. I'll see you in the next video.